die.
Ow.
Final Fantasy time.
I cracked my neck. Jesus.
I'm over here hiccuping. Keith is over here cracking his bone. Jesus Christ, we're a mess tonight, aren't we?
Just a little bit.
Ready for a tea break, Tina? I know I am. Honestly...
Oh, that's my back. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Keith, stop dying for like 2 seconds.
Ugh.
Can you not die, please?
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. All right, don't worry about it. It's only the end of the world.
I gotta Callisope if I don't stretch my legs and walk around a bit. We know the last stand is down in the harbor. You know the last stand is down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables. I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Going on a date. Anyway. What are you doing, Graha? Anything interesting? Yeah, he appears to be too into his reading. I don't know why, but I thought about the, you know, the highlight only the important things meme?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would be what was happening there with Alice saying it. Just like highlight only the important things. And then she just pops her on the head. Stop it. Be serious. The end of the world's happening, goddammit.
Can you log in? Can you log in?
No. I don't think Tina can. Oh my god. He looks fabulous. She looks fabulous.
Oh.
How fabulous she looks.
That's crazy.
Shepherd to the stars. No. Diminutive Gleaner.
Yeah, man, me too.
The Diminutive Gleaner? I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's like the diminutive Gleaner.
Yeah, man, me too.
I think that's for Hunt. Right?
500 cigarettes cracking the bone of his sword on stream? That's crazy, man. I am ready for Kingdom Hearts 4 in Toronto. True.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Siru.
We had a... no, Keith wasn't here for it, but I did have a reaction to that, which was, oh, cool, Kingdom Hearts 4.
We still don't have a release date, by the way.
That's kind of why I'm like, oh, cool, Kingdom Hearts 4. It's like, okay.
Still don't have a release date. That's crazy.
Until there's the first release date before they decide to change it 60 times, I'm not gonna get too hyped up.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, that's not for Hunts. Hunts are down here. Yeah. Hunts are all the way down here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going over by Hunts. We can't do them yet. Gonna announce coming to Nintendo Switch 2 exclusively. Dude, can we talk about the fact that I mentioned this to Joseph the other day. So Persona was originally a PlayStation thing. Spyro was originally a PlayStation thing. Kingdom Hearts was originally a PlayStation thing. All three of them had their big announcements on okay, no, that is for I need to do Hunt for the Special. Okay. I don't know why I'm concerned about that right now. All three of them had their had big game announcements with either Microsoft or Nintendo. Poor Sony.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why I said
imagine being Sony.
I said that's why Sony kind of had the worst Summer Games Fest showing, because really all they had was Wolverine.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
They really only had Wolverine, which kind of sucks. That's the thing. Wolverine doesn't look bad, but it's just like when that's all you have compared to Nintendo. Dude, Nintendo wins. And then
PlayStation, can you log in, dude?
Microsoft having
you fight?
Persona 4, Persona 6, and Spyro, plus like a bunch of other things. There's like Fable in there and a bunch of other things. As busy as ever, I see. Are they the Charlian that no gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers? Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions to gauge your mood in the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophori. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? I'll never get Gradius 3 and Bloodborne 2. Need some water. What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew the Twafarai. These enemies of peace have promised to end all we hold dear and... Wait, you're that House Levia girl, aren't you? And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims. And here you are giving truth to the rumors. Think you to leave me be? I've naught to say to the likes of you. Well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Makina? Okay. Still slightly congested, by the way.
That's fair.
Not going away. Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Thalafari and their unscrupulous plans. My goodness, if it isn't young Miss Levier! My apologies, but I work in the office of the Forum, and if word reached Master Forsnot that I was helping you... I see. Well, sorry to have bothered you. Here, you can voice Dixon here.
Oh.
Actual cutscene?
Actual cutscene. Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alizé I see there? My word, how long has it been?
Far too long. Meet Dixon,
Get crafty
the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on Bloodborne 2, you mean Duskblood? On occasions, in between lessons at the stadium.
That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea. Then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? No. No, it is not.
Complicated. And I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems.
Well, it is House Levier. No matter how discreet Master Faucheneau may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times?
We have a question, and only Charlian has the answer. Tell me, Master Dickon. I said Dixon, no, it says Dickon.
Oh yeah, it says Dickon.
Have you said anything about apocalypse called the Final Days?
What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. That's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse?
Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak to me.
I wish there was more I could do to help. Maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for.
Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? Kina can do this. She's a kind of a people person, not really.
That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelet is for our regulars, Highlander by the name of Gisla. Gisla? Gisla. A Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers.
Daisy, don't you dare. Sorry.
Behind them, you should...
know what you do. You like that? Yeah. There you go.
Behind them, you should see the Makote, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, okay. Behind them, you should see the Makote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, I'll just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck! You're paid minimum wage, by the way.
I was paying attention, don't worry. Now, let's put the sword away so we look more like a server. Although, I don't know. Not 100% sure this is very server attire. We look like a performer. You want, Chatty Table had the tea set, if I remember correctly. Oh, my tea set! Lovely, thank you. I was kind of distracted by, Vast Town. The Talapa? Who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you would like to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or exotic, I'd be happy to talk your ear off.
I mean, I don't know, maybe that'd be useful.
I think you had the omelet, I'm gonna say. Ah, finally! 2468. Let's dig in and waste no time to waste.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Time to eat some grub.
What? Talafari? Ah, yes, I remember seeing the name of the latest gazette. They had some grand claim about the end of days. They mowed senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Let's stay out of it. Well, I made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Alright, you wanna... banter with a smile? Ah, at last. The oven-baked lobster is mine! You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. What do you know about the Talafari? You know about the killers? Not in days. This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It's a busy time to be a gleaner. You don't know what a gleaner is? Yeah, collectors of a sort. Throughout the world, procuring things we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual specimen, and so forth. So named for those folks who tail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is most meticulous and demanding profession. These Talafari make good on their audacious threats. The many uncategorically
You got it.
Rarities would be lost for
Uncatalogued?
Uncatalogued. I don't know why I couldn't read. I don't know. Rarities would be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? What's the harbor? You'll see what I mean. They're carrying loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. That's the first bit of useful information we got. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting. You seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the Gazette are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If one does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job ensuring no one whispers in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing your part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Well, let's enjoy a drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the parsley, away from the gossip and their wagging tongues. A seat at the last stand. Yeah, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't
Oh,
believe
all right,
what
voiced.
I was hearing.
I figured it
It
was gonna be
wasn't
voiced
until
this
much
time.
later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant.
Christ, I hate being
Do
this
you remember
congested.
when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length.
Nah, I think
Perhaps
he's
it
just a
was.
bitch.
Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions.
I think he's
Never
just
with
a
such
bitch.
dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos. A vast complex beneath the island. Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Boat.
Wait, didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Ah.
Hole.
Seems we may have a lead now. Well, we have a lead.
Yeah.
Better than nothing, I guess. So, a labyrinth descent. We should tell the others what we've learned at the about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Nomon, and I'll join you in a moment. Mr. Dickon will want his cups back. You know, I thought, because I know where we're heading, and I know that there is a certain scene at this, in that area, and for some reason I thought it was upcoming, and then I remembered Urianger is part of the other team, so that scene isn't yet.
Oh, right. I see.
Yeah, it was a scene that it's one of my favorite scenes, like especially for like early Endwalker, and I just forgot that it's not yet. It's after when we come back this way. Because we're going to be spending a lot of time in Charlian, as you can imagine. Since this is where a large source of the conflict is. You know, we have to figure out how to, I'm doing this real quick to open up hunts, by the way. But yeah. It's just that I don't know what I'm saying. Why does my brain just stop? Yeah. I don't.
Sometimes brain don't work.
My brain almost never works. Quest completed.
Quest complete.
Mission completion. Yeah, we can now pick up hunts. And this is why I want to do this. I want to show off I want to show like this stuff. This is level 90 gear. That's caster. This is level 90 gear. I can actually afford this because I already have 90. I already have 102 thing because this is just the hunt stuff carries are over. Hunt stuff carries between stuff. Yeah, that made sense, right? Ooh, that.
Yep, sure. Whatever you say, I guess.
Hunt currency carries between expansions. There we go. Is this the one I think it is? No, it's not. Can I get back over here? Ooh, I actually like that as well. I'm gonna get this. And I can't get anything else right now. But I really like the way that sword looked.
Mm-hmm.
And it is objectively better than our level 80 sword. It's a level 90 sword, so. Like, look how sick that thing looks. Look how cool that looks.
That does look kind of cool. That does look pretty cool.
We're probably going to be using this for a hot minute, at least. Alright, I am going to also, that way I can, make sure I don't accidentally screw anything up on my, like, accidentally cast glamour on this. I'm going to run to the, inn and edit the glamour plate to not have the sword. Nope, not that one. Ethernet. Over here. Goldessian Annex. Yeah, hunts, I mean, I've talked about them before. They're just, you can do a bunch of them and get a sack of nuts, and then you can trade those in for gear and stuff. A lot of the gear you can trade in for, so typically what will happen is the first set of, why is my brain not working tonight? It's one of those nights where my brain just kind of goes, like you can hear the dial-up noise. The first set of
Gears turning.
the first set of tombstone gear will become hunt gear eventually. A lot of the ones from this one are based off Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, 4. I had to think for a second. I was trying to say it right. I was like, yeah. One of them is like, for example, the caster outfit is the summoner from that game. It's eluding me right now. And even the spear was the dragoon spear from that game. So yeah, a lot of the gear is based off of. A lot of this gear is based off of them.
Yes. Welcome back, Akina. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you?
She went on a date. Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigation and turned up information on the Gleaners. So where's Garaha? Is our Catboy still being? Oh, there he is. Okay, so is our Catboy still being a Catboy?
Mm-hmm.
Still being silly? Makes sense. The Gleaners take requests directly from the institution and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the form. And a sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion.
Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtola observed earlier, Nomenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Akina and Alice learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of the particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, they're also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetuated by the Telepheroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now, the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it is a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions.
And what should we expect down there? Didn't know Final Fantasy Beast Slayer forums were moving like this. Where do I sign up? How's the dental?
The Beast Slayer forums, really? Interesting. Oh, I would hate to spoil the surprise.
I would not like it to not be a surprise.
As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha.
Something interesting about I'll say it after the cutscene. Let's head down the down the stairs over there. I'll show you to where the entrance is. So you know that Alucard looking guy in Fortune's Weave?
Yeah, Dietrich.
Yeah, he looked similar and even has a kind of similar motivation to Yuritsa.
You know what? That's fair.
I wonder if they're in any way related. Despite the year we saw on that thing, that doesn't mean it's a prequel because, for all we know, Dagda isn't following the Imperial calendar. Ready? Labrioso is not far from here, but you may find a path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Oh, yeah, okay. We need to follow her. There we go. Yeah, we have to follow her. I do believe if I hit this button? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? I do not remember what the walk button is. That's not it. I'll get it right eventually. Give me a second. One of these, I'm pretty sure. What is this doing? Oh. Now we run. Try to keep. Oh, okay. Well, we're running anyway. I'm still trying to figure out what my fucking. What the hell is that? I'm just clicking every key on my. Oh, there we go. I figure out what the walk button is. I know one of
Every button, surely one of them will work.
Cross this bridge. Yeah. I just love that. You got one person there to, save his dad, one person there for revenge and all that, and then you got, I just want to fight, dude.
Bro's just here. Bro wants to fight to fight.
I wonder whose route I should do first when Fortune's Weave comes out. I'll have to wait and see more about the characters as I go along.
Bro might just be. Bro might just be Rias.
I remember the character I like. The reason I picked Black Eagles first for Three Houses was because of hang on, I'll say I'm tuning to this. Was because Bernadetta.
Ah, fair enough.
I've attuned myself, so I'm attuned to all the 8th charts and Charlie now. Yeah, it was just Bernadetta. The second I saw her, I was like, oh, I love her. I'll take, here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. I already did. Whoop. But yeah, it'll probably depend on, you know, who is in which team. As of right now, it'll probably depend on whoever team that blue-haired girl is on. So we've only seen like her portrait.
Oh, Ursula?
Is that her name? I don't think her name was Ursula. I'm talking about a different blue-haired girl. We saw her in the first trailer, but we only saw like her battle thing. We didn't see her name or anything.
Okay, gotcha.
I just like her design, so you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, also Ursula's another one that I really like, and so as well as the green-haired one who kind of looks like Flame.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna send you an image. I don't think that it's her, but oh wait, hang on. You sent an image of this girl, right? Yeah, okay, you did. Yeah, she has like the elf ears. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's not Ursula. Gotcha.
Yeah, not Ursula. Different character.
Yeah. Crazy they just named another one Ursula. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, they've done a few times where they had characters with the same name.
They have done it a few times, but you know. Anyways. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go.
Yeah, I have a few things I'm thinking about with, I have a few things to consider, like, character-wise. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Three Hopes. Or, playing Three Hopes with Fortune's Weave. 4 houses.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelf.
I think they have been intentionally vague. Like, I think everything they've shown us is from the early game.
Yeah, I also agree.
If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms.
Okay, thanks, Xenos.
A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound...
I love the fact that Xenos is our narrator. We get shit like that.
Beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth.
If no rooms exist, make more rooms. It's obvious.
It was my first emblem. I've played all of them. So, you know.
Granted, some of these games I played only once. But that's enough.
I don't need to play. Look, I don't need to play the like early games any more than once.
Fair enough.
I've played from the GBA onward at least twice.
The flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic.
And yes, that includes Awakening.
And once upon a time, this great
Yeah.
must have been a
Because
reservoir
I
for
gave
animals.
Awakening a second shot, not long after
It
my
was
first
discovered some
playthrough, and I was like, let me
400
give it a
years
second
ago,
shot.
at which
Let me
point
really
it was
try and delve
repurposed
into this
as
and
a
see if I
storage
can get a better
facility
feeling for it.
scrolls and samples and
It
such.
really just didn't click.
Renovations have continued,
God knows
now
I've
on
played
no
Fates more than
interruption to
once.
this day, with the lower levels
It was my
still
most played
undergoing
3DS game for
expansion.
some reason.
Big fan of Odin Dark, alright?
Yeah, look, I don't even like the fucking game. I don't know why it was my most played 3DS game. It's not really that good.
You know who is good though? Odin.
They are said to
work alone.
I have a feeling you're going to be using Odin when you play, because you're getting Conquest for it.
Yeah, duh, obviously.
Odin.
I gotta rep my guy. That's the dude.
You know what's funny? Cause I know like for each Fire Emblem game you're doing, I have like a request of some sort usually. I don't really have one for when you do Conquest because my only request would be Laszlo and Perry, but I can do that myself because I'll be playing Revelations.
Revelations, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stick you with Awakening and Revelations. I'm not an asshole.
Hey,
Oh,
two times the Odin.
You good, Crow? You know, it's
Oh
not
no,
like
Kryle's having an anemia attack.
Just now.
not anemia. I don't even like despise Revelations. It's just
I must
there's a
be
lot of
dizzy
dumb
from the
crap.
descent.
Look, I like the first half
I'll
of
be fine, I'm
Revelations
sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
when you know you're building up the army and all that, and then everything after you jump into the chasm is so fucking stupid. Like as soon as you jump into the chasm, the game's quality just nosedives dramatically in writing.
Yeah.
By the way, we can't fly in areas anymore because, you know, no Aetherite shards.
Right.
We have to get all the Aether currents again. Oh! I forgot we meet him this early! I'm gonna let you voice his character, despite him being one of my favorites. I'm gonna let you voice him.
Sure. You here to give help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of the cleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I got a pack of marmots running loose.
The exchange with Arenveld taught you about exhausted gleaners. This character. We won't get to see him a ton here, but jumping ahead a bit, he is one of the main characters of Dawn Trail.
Oh, wow.
And he is, I love him. He is one of the many reasons I love Dawn Trail. Let me think. The Rhea Seed should be item 1058. Cumin Seeds 1059. Snurbleberry 1060. Or were they 1061? Paleozoic, my head's been stuffed with Moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes Corthian carrot for Garabanian carrot? What then? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. But yeah, I'll tell you that is going to be one of the pairings I do in Revelations is going to be Laszlo and Perry.
That's so fair.
You want to know what I'm doing? Home books and books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. That's fair enough, I guess. Every decade or so, they stop. Dobbin is a Frio. Every decade or so, they stock labyrinthos. You know, sort of tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before. Just did one a few summers ago, even. And with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped on our laps. Orders from on high. And if I know the reason, maybe they're changing the layout. Preparing for next big expansion. I don't know. I am very high cryo. I did not mean to stand so close to you.
You're a little... Can you back up?
I wish I could. But we are in cutscene mode now, I can't.
Okay. Any luck, Akina? What tales did the Gleaners have to tell?
Something about taking stock, large shipments, and this really cool bun boy! We love Arenville in this house.
Oh, Needs. Can you back up, please? So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory elsewhere. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You're right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process.
Okay, I'm gonna back up.
Alright, thank you. Personal space, Akina.
Dude, I don't know why I stood so. Don't know how I ended up so. That's so funny. I just ran in and it was like, oh shit, wait, I'm like standing right against this. Looks hilarious.
We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Akina, I have an idea.
The crouching down. This feels so rude.
You don't need to. Okay.
So rude to
Didn't
talk
one of the
about.
Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps, if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting!
He's just like, I'm gay. I'm gay.
Rats.
Hey, Aaronval.
You wish to help me find the marmots? I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. The name's Aaronville. Aaronville?
Yeah.
Okay, the name's Aaronville. The name is Aaronville, friend. Specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian?
I believe so. That one
Alright.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Fair enough. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I have no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot. Or you.
Nah, don't worry. I'm handle myself.
I'll go search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck.
You was there too? I don't know why I just think about this. Domain expansion. You was there too. I saw a meme with Mater today, and it just made me think of that now.
Jesus.
That's what I think of. Domain expansion. You was there too. You was there too, Lightning, when Gilgamesh lost his mortality to a snake? What happened next? Don't you know? You was there too. Final days happening, and it's like, you was there too, McQueen. You'll see when we get there. It's like a fucking mess.
Well, you're saying the twink brought about the final days? Well, don't you remember? You was there too!
A test of your reflexes.
It's a cut, and then Lightning McQueen, it just gets attacked by Xena.
Queen, watching the priest chokes. You was there too, McQueen.
Well, Fuki was on fire. Don't you remember? You was there too.
Holy. You're saying there was a flood of light? Don't you remember? You was there too. They're just suddenly in the first. I realized that Ilya is half German, half Filipino, all evil. It's a troll. It's a troll too. I'm sorry. I'll show myself to the off the cliff. I deserve death. Forever referencing that series. I love the fact that they added that we got fucking Xenoblade cart now. Or more pressing. Xenoblade cart. That's what the new game mode is. It's Xenoblade cart.
Xenoblade cart is crazy word.
Hey, here, have a rat sack.
Rat sack. Bag of rat.
Rap rat.
Womp
You know,
rat?
The rap rat creepypasta actually scared the fuck out of me when I was younger. So it's like a legitimately creepy idea. Honestly, Rap
Fair
Rat
enough.
itself is just... It works so well because Rap Rat itself is already creepy.
Mmm.
Like, I didn't know what it was till I, you know, read the creepypasta, but then I looked it up and I was like, okay, you know, that is already fucking creepy, so... Like, a creepypasta based off of it, it's like, yeah, no, that definitely works.
Why you look like that? Why you look like the worst thing ever?
Like, have you seen what Rap Rat looks like?
I have seen what Rap Rat looks like.
Why does it look
I had
like
to refresh myself on it, and I regret it.
Yeah, why? Who designed that? It's supposed to be a kid's, like,
Ugh.
video board game. Don't ask people that. No, I think it's reasonable to ask Rap Rat why he looks like that. Rap Rat deserves it for looking like a fucking nightmare. I don't know who designed Rap Rat, but they need to not design Rap Rat like that.
They need to not design anything, I think.
You're banned from designing stuff. Why? You made Rap Rat. Okay, you know that's fair. Maybe next time I just won't make Rap Rat.
You know how the best art comforts the disturbed and disturbs the comforted? This disturbs everyone.
There we go. We caught the grizzled mouse. Deliver the squirming rat sack. You know which creepypasta never really scared me? Fucking Tails doll.
That's fair.
I always found Tails doll just goofy. I mean, like, oh man, Tails doll itself does look a little creepy, but creepypasta itself was always like, okay. Okay, guys. Well, gotta play. You could summon him by playing, Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards or some shit.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
I can't remember what the summoning method. I'm pretty sure it was Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards. Look, the scariest thing about Sonic R is it exists.
How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for.
Here, have a scorbing sack.
Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in the holding cage.
Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up the day?
Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in the isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. Good thing we were able to capture them so swiftly. You have my thanks.
Just to capture them in the first place.
Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now and in perpetuity. The same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honorable members of the Forum. Who else? suitable for consumption, and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow.
There you are, Akina.
Is this the cleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Kryl of the Students of Baldessian. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it?
Come on, I'm clicking the damn button.
Anyways, duty calls. Other animals to capture, enclosures to empty. Once again, sorry I can't offer you more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend? So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation began. The Forum contracted the Gleaners Guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telephoroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners kept abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus, am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate.
Whoa! Holy shit! Gutsy! Whoa, okay, holy shit. Gutsy, Demise, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome,
Oh,
raiders,
shoot, hi.
welcome. That was a big raid, too. I'm trying to grab that bot real quick.
God.
Yeah, hang on, let me grab that bot real quick. Alright, okay, killed the bot. Don't put the URL there, Jesus, fuck. Gutsy, thank you. There's no raid call. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am the amazing Seven the Vampire. Here with my co-host, we play a variety
that's a lot.
yeah, we play a variety of games here on stream. Tonight we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Sadly have to go. Thank you, Gutsy and Otis.
Odessa the Punk.
Odessa the Punk. For becoming loyal subjects as well. Thank you, everyone. I hope if you got a raid and run, go ahead. If you want to stay for a while, we're just enjoying some Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. What did you play? They were just chatting.
Just chatting. Nice. It's actually one of 7 vampire souls needed to beat Twitch support. What the heck does that make me then?
Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in such a brief window. The Great Sword.
You're sure. Sword.
I mean, you'd enjoy being a sword, wouldn't you?
Oh, true. I am the bone of it, after all.
Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were waiting with the right time to put it into effort. And the Telephoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion. It seems likely, but let's not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we carry a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The facilities we visit, more places, pieces and puzzles we stand to find. I love fucking up my reading.
In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach the lower.
No, oh, I didn't even realize. I was like, you said lower. I kind of forgot that that line cuts off there.
Yeah.
My brain was like, lower. Well, what's wrong?
I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all.
The anemia.
The anemia. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then.
She gotta start seeing lines.
No, not the lines. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain to remember the way to the Archeon. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for.
Yeah, I know. Trolls are annoying.
Okay.
I could make a joke, but god damn it. Alright. Onward. Oh, I thought I had activated the auto walk, but no. I just like to have the auto walk on and then I just tap my keyboard like left, right, and all that to go because it's easier. What were we talking about before? We're talking about creepypastas before we got into that cutscene.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about how Tails All was dumb. And the whole method of summoning it was like playing Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards or some shit. Every time, I just love every time I look to my right, I just see that Air Groove figure. And it's just like, I'm being judged horribly. She watches and judges my every move. God. What was I gonna say? Keep saying It's one of those times where my brain is not working. My brain hasn't been working all night though, so.
It'd be like that. Behold the Archeon. As Nomenon serves as Charlene's literary archive, so too does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building, you can see, is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliff face itself. Cliffside itself. There we go. Yeah, cliffside, not cliff face. But, well, that's the same thing.
Yeah, same difference.
Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains a physical... You good?
Yeah. I'm good.
In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains a physical history of Charlene's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge.
I blame the congestion. We get a hat for beating this one.
Ooh, big fan of hats. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed onto the main building and speak with the custodian.
The custodian? Bro's just mopping. God. We're gonna talk about. Oh yeah, Fortune's Wheel. I was gonna mention. I love the right now. I'm probably gonna pick the dancer girl first, because I don't know. I think her quest seems like an interesting one. You know, the whole revenge.
Right.
Seems like a fun time. We could get some interesting stuff out of that. That's about it there. I don't know. I can't wait for Fortune. I also can't wait for next year with Xenoblade Genesis. Dude, that's gonna kick ass. I'm gonna be replaying through the original trilogy with the new content.
Nice. Greetings. We're here to peruse the Archeon's vaults.
Well, you can't. Peruse?
Well,
You're clearly not
sorry about
gleaners then. Clearly not gleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation?
We belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given belief that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public.
Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. The only persons directly involved in the reorganization effort are permitted to enter. Stole his little crossed arms. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility.
Cry.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah, my frog in my throat. Ugh.
Yuck.
This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that?
No. No elevator for you.
Well,
No, actually,
dang.
no.
Alright.
That service has also been, I thought I was joking. That
Oh
service
my
has also
God.
been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our reconstructing operation is concluded. Have a good day. That time it'll be too late. We are so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach for the moment. Let's step outside a moment, shall we? Just love. I love, she's like, well, students of Baldessian. Fuck 'em.
Dang, my bad, Jesus. Alright.
Sorry, didn't know the students of Baldessian were very well liked by you.
Jeez.
Maybe you should stop being a little bitch.
Mhm.
We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by a heartfelt pleas. Must seek another means to access the lower levels. We break in.
I mean, it's that easy, right?
Don't know. I mean, Yakina does have ninja skills. It is likely the people in this area are involved in the reconstructing in one way or another. If we integrate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let's ask around. Surely someone's in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. I volunteer Alphino to carry everything.
Dang, why him? That's the worst possible guy.
That's why, it'd be funny. Bemused student. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They wouldn't let us into the Alculon even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. No record of such a creature anywhere. We're just wandering around tranquility, so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Jesus. That's a squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we have to take care of it until the Arcanion opens again. I'm the creature.
Fritura.
Anyway, you wanna know what's in there? It's an Uma.
Horse.
It's an Uma, that's what they got. They managed to capture Agnes Tachyon, I don't know. Actually, that would be a problem. That would only present problems for Charlian. You'd be in more danger. Okay,
Oh god.
And now Charlian is gone because Agnes Tachyon said
It just blew it up.
Agnes Tachyon existed for like 2 seconds in Charlian. Can I remember where they are? That's a hard part, is remembering where like all the people are. I wanna go where the people are. Except I don't know where the people are. Oh, there's one. What's that? Get down the lift with me. Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down. I feel like you're getting quieter and quieter.
What's up?
Let me... I don't know why I'm getting quieter and quieter, but I'll turn myself up. There we go. I turned up my volume a bit. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. What's that? Take you down the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. Been up and down all day, and only now have I finally found a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there. Out the gate there, though. Shouldering a large pack. Engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'd be heading down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Oh boy. Some dude with a large pack is doing shit. Hi, are you heading down to the elevator, and can you take us with you? I want to go down the elevator. I want to go down... Oh, it's Aaronville again. Hi, you want to go down an elevator?
Quiet. You'll frighten it away.
Frighten what?
Oh, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The Cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. The feathers are green and its cry is a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart.
Sure. Seems like a fun time.
The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one.
And then I shoot him. Oops. Just shoots Aaronville. Oops, he's asleep.
Oopsie poopsie.
Objective villain. Walk, walk. You're calling. Sedated the wrong bird. Failed. Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's try this again. I actually think it's the green one.
Bonk.
Aim. Got him! That was easy. I don't know why I thought it was red. I'm pretty sure he said it was green. In his text, I stupid. I am a little dumb sometimes, as we have well discovered in my 5 years of doing this. I've made a few dumb choices, like playing Shadow the Hedgehog, playing Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, by the way, that's his voice. I was like kind of laughing at your voice. I was like, oh.
Fair enough.
It's like, yeah. Like, that's very deep.
Fair enough. He came across as a little a little like frustrated, so I was like, all right, I'll play him like real tired.
If you want to know, the area he is like from is very South American inspired. We will learn about all of that when we play Dawn Trail.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Wanted a bird, dude.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Because it's funny.
Oh, it's a simple thing, really.
The form's planning to nuke us.
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties.
Yeah.
But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Below?
Below is such an ominous way of describing that as bringing something.
Lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum.
Hmm.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into
Damn.
outside hands.
Seems
Even
Bro has some
to the truth.
advanced.
Jeez.
Bro has
Those
an
who
advanced
are,
clearance.
The researchers involved in this secretive work are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Yeah, this is getting more shady.
I wasn't afforded an explanation.
Bro's got level like.
But judging by the
Bro's got like
requisitions
S rank
given to me and
clearance.
my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What are you doing, man?
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Neat.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
We're just doing our job.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
We climbing down? Jesus.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
Oh, we're going down the fun way
I
then.
never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back.
Nah, we
I bid
good.
you good day.
We've dealt with worse and lived. What's the worst that could happen? Oh wait, what?
Well,
Wait,
turning back
Kryl
is
doesn't
hardly
need
an
me.
option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Well. Messing with his paws. Well. Well. Let the pepper. Watch the dog. He's Even if I mess with his paws, he won't look at me. I think he's trying to sleep, and I just annoyed him too much. Okay, fine, I'll go away. He's a very funny dog. I always have to mess with my dogs whenever they're in my room, because that's just how it be. I mean, these guys were one of the marks for the hunt, so I might as well get some points while I'm in the vicinity, you know. That was the AoE one, not the right one, and that was the wrong skill entirely. I'm good at this game, I swear.
Fair enough.
I swear I don't suck, I just can't hit the right buttons most of the time. I'm not surprised. By the way, I'm not surprised that Pokopia is getting DLC.
No, yeah, that's fair. It is insane how well that game sold.
Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get a Animal Crossing on Switch too.
That'd be cool.
This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. It is faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue.
At the very least, what they could do is a Switch 2 version of New Horizons with a lot of like additional content and maybe support New Horizons a bit more. Because they really didn't do much with New Horizons.
Yeah, they didn't really do that much.
Which is funny because it sold really well. That looks so dumb.
The visor.
You can like lower and raise it. Anyway. Boop. The medical circuit. Assuming everyone is tightening their straps and check their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wiser to leave some distance between us. I don't want us stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. Meet up again on the other end of the tunnel. But yeah, it's funny because like I said, me and Remy were talking about it, like right before the direct. New Horizons released at such a perfect time because, you know, for the game itself, because, you know, that was like at the start of lockdown and all that. So it got a huge boom, but like they never did anything with it, so
yeah. I mean,
festered out.
I don't really know if they were necessarily prepared to do anything with it.
I wonder.
I
think part of the reason nothing happened with it was because of COVID.
Yeah, probably because of COVID.
And you know, you know.
Yeah, there was probably just like not a lot of. I guess they like Nintendo couldn't adapt enough of their like workers in a short enough time frame to be able to capitalize well off of it. Probably.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, because like I said, New Horizons, from what I saw, was actually pretty good. I didn't play much of it.
It's pretty good.
I didn't play much of it. It wasn't even me that owned the game. It was my younger sibling. I didn't play a whole ton of it. But I mean, if it got a Switch 2 version and it got like a lot of content, I may be willing to buy it. Because I mean, I don't hate Animal Crossing. Life Sims aren't my typical cup of tea, but you know, Animal Crossing is one of my more preferred ones.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. Spinosaurus is a fossil that you can find in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And its depiction is it was actually reasonably scientifically accurate based on modern reconstructions of the dinosaur. Up until a month after release. Yeah. so so like a new paper literally dropped like within a month after New Horizons released that made Spinosaurus reconstructions even weirder. So uh a lot of people were just posting about how Blathers is just flabbergasted at how inaccurate his dinosaur specimen is.
Oof.
Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel was delivered to us into the medial circuit. God, New Horizons released like 6 years ago. Jeez. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Aaronville's assumption holds true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects.
Wait till I dig up a 1-to-1 intact Spino and then learn it was a mutant freak.
I mean, who knows?
Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we can see.
But yeah, really did suck what happened with New Light. Like, 'cause it could have been a bit bigger than it ended up being. And I guess that's why I kind of hope what they do is a second shot. Give New Horizons a second shot, effectively, with the Switch 2 port. Yeah, I think that is the best option. Now, here's the thing. Do you think we're going to get a new Smash, or do you think it's going to be a Switch 2 port? Like, it'll be an all-new one, or do you think it'll be a Switch 2 port with, like, new characters? See you guys later. I've got to go in my dough. Have fun at work!
Oh, later.
Which do you think?
That's tricky. I don't. It's a. It's not that bad of a time to announce another Smash Brothers. I'll get into it after this cutscene.
Now I know where we are. This is Merrill Agronomics. Merrill Agronomics. Sure. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed the Labyrinthos colleagues. Oh, so I hear.
More notably, this success might make it to Argoa. Food so exotic you'd be hard pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste.
Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. Tis possible they know something of the forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same or cast about for useful clues.
So you're saying about what you call it?
Right. For Smash, I mean, okay. So Smash 4 released in 2014.
We'll just have the text on screen. We'll keep talking about what we're talking about. This is just
sure.
us gathering information.
That's fair. Smash 4 released in 2014, was it, right? 2014, 2015?
Around then, yeah. I was still in high school, so it was 2014, 2015.
Yeah,
So I was in like high
yeah, I
school another
remember it.
year or
Yeah,
so.
I remember it being like end 2014, I think. Because I think I got it around December.
Google
Um,
exists.
it does. It does exist. I'm pretty sure I'm right though.
Yeah, I'm saying
Smash
that if
4.
we really want to look it up, we could.
Yeah. Smash 4 release dates.
3DS. I know the 3DS released first.
Yes, it released first in September. Yeah. It released in September and in North America at end of November actually. But yeah. It released in 2014.
Okay.
Smash 4 released in 2014. Smash Ultimate released in 2018.
Yeah, I was like,
So
I knew it was like 2017, 2018. Because I knew it wasn't that long into the Switch One's life.
yeah, it was actually pretty early from
So
comparatively.
we're at almost 10 years of Smash Ultimate. I feel like we're gonna, and the thing is, we're gonna get a new Smash. That is without a doubt.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something Smash on the Switch 2. The question is it gonna be a Switch 2 version of Smash Ultimate, or is it gonna be a whole new Smash game?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it could be either or. I would be okay with them just porting Smash Ultimate to Switch 2 and just making it like better optimized and stuff. Heck, we could even like if Sakurai is willing to work himself a bit more, we could even get more DLC for more characters. For just another port of Smash Ultimate. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. There's a non-zero chance that it could.
Flowers. But yeah, I will say real quick because this seems rather important. I'll just say real quick from me, what I would want most is just a port with like additional characters.
Yeah.
Like pretty much one of those additional content upgrades.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be what works best.
Like a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate for Smash Ultimate.
I feel like that would be the least amount of work too.
Mm-hmm.
But believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Such an odd flower.
Oh my god, white Pleroma grass.
No.
Have you learned aught of interest? that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
They're really pretty. I'll say that much.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
What is the form pointing at?
If only we could interrogate the forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the arcade? Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions, and no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
Yeah, we are at a loss.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Good, Kyle?
Cryle?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
You were not listening to a word we said, were you?
Glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Crowell's still distracted by the flowers.
I can almost reach you.
Hmm? Those flowers are, peculiar. Oh well. That was weird. Well, I guess we gotta follow Erenville now. Is Kraz still feeling unwell? Never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her. Keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away.
Forgive me. My attention has been has been elsewhere. We were following Erenville, weren't we?
Erenville is still ahead westward along the path outside the Archeon. Come. We can still catch him. Catch up to him by leaping off the cliff. Wow, I really didn't take that much damage. I thought that would have hurt more, honestly.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's a pretty small cliff. Yeah. As usual, I'll get all the Aether Currents after we clear the expansion, and I'll probably do it off stream even. Because it's a lot of nothing. Hold a moment. I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall structure is Logisticon Beta, one of the Labyrinth's climate control centers. Should have its own lifts, which one could access from the upper or lower tiers. If I were an agent in the form, it'd make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville and company as an agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected.
If only Grawha and his vanish spell were here.
Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads!
Goodness!
Yeah, turns into frogs.
Frog.
Unaccustomed to transfiguration? But we're not. Well, we're off with the passage of time. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment.
And what am I to do in the meantime?
Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you are likely to leap into the jaws of a predator, as you would to learn anything of note. Which reminds me, where are the creatures hereabouts? In that form, you are essentially defenseless. Their duties require you to be transfigured. Just don't let it wear off. We're frogs.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, we still have the minion with us.
God.
Hey, at least we're the same size now. Yeah, watch out for monsters because, as established, you are... Although I don't think any of them will attack you if you're max level, so it's not like a match.
You are a frog.
You would have to watch out for them when the game was new because there was no level 100 that made enemies in this area ignore you. I don't even think max level, which was 90, I don't even think that would make the enemies ignore you. I can't remember what like the level range is for enemies ignoring you. I can't remember. I think it's like 10. I don't know. Discuss your surroundings. Discuss your surroundings.
Yeah, that's so true, Alize.
So true. Real and true. God, I love how goofy this part is.
Jeez.
Just your frogs. What did you expect? Your frogs. Boing, 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 boing. Like, it's just, it's one of those things that's like, yeah, I don't know what I expected, but, I think we need to, I don't remember exactly where we need to head right now. I think it's, is it here? Or is that where we just were? No, we were over by the bridge. Yeah, we're down there when we... Wait, hang on. Is it? Yeah, okay, no, that's where we need to head. Looks like he is meeting with a member of the Forum.
Rogue.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Oh, we kind of knew he was working with. Seems he is meeting with the Forum. We knew he was working with them, and of course he would report directly to them in that
Another
case.
lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
Okay.
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Okay, cool, I guess.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
Hello. I'm a frog.
Yeah, what about it?
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Bro's got a zoology degree, what can I say?
And don't try and fool an expert.
I suppose we should have known a Gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we've discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This momentous duty the Forum agent mentioned. Charlian has been called to action, and the Telephoroid's declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos. Not to mention ignores Eorzea's request for aid.
Alright, let's keep going, I guess. Guide of sorts. What duty could warrant direct involvement of the Forum and all of the containment resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we'll learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to the Stola and Kryl for the moment and see what they make of this. Boom, 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 boom. It seems the form is doing something of note. What is the form planning?
Who knows?
I mean, I do, but... anyway.
You know what? Fair enough.
If you want to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert. Somebody fucked up and made man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Ah, sweet. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Haha, sweet! Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. My Peter Griffin is not great.
I mean, I can't do Peter Griffin either, so. Welcome back. I trust you found Arenville then? Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Jesus.
What the fuck are we doing?
What are we doing, man?
Sometimes we just go off on one because we feel like it. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share all this with Kryle, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she was behaving oddly, so I bade her return there and rest. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near the flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas, just in case she decided to wander. Well, this is a problem. Just go talk with Kryle again. Gotta go over by the flowers. Kryle! Kryle!
Kryle.
Come play with... No. Come play with us, hey. And the... Hold on, something to think about in the proms tomorrow.
The prom is tomorrow.
The prom is tomorrow. It's just one of those things you could add to like the list of any like bad things going on, and you just add at the end of it. And the prom is tomorrow.
Right.
The final. Van Daniel's trying to end the world. Xenos has been resurrected. And the prom is tomorrow.
I don't even have a date for the prom.
I don't know why it's just like, okay, well, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, how do you get up? There it is. Like, where's the fucking way up the hill? Tomorrow, you gotta figure out what the fuck's happening in Crossbell. Are you excited?
I'm so scared.
What's the worst that could happen? It's just McBurn, Campanella, and Vita.
There's a lot of things that can happen. There's a lot of things here.
Just McBurn, Campanella, and Vita. It's not like... Actually, no, I don't even think it could get much worse. I don't think you could have a worse combination of people.
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Huh?
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Ah.
Thank you.
Oh.
You didn't know Kryle could do this?
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Menphilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you. Take the flower, walk free, for you are free, to go where you wish, to believe what you will.
I shall call
That blue will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy, surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine. Till the end, blinding and radiant.
One of the lyrics in the song Answers is "Walk free, believe."
Oh, down she goes.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away.
What I like is the audio cue,
Apologies if
like
I
the music,
startled
the
you.
instrumental is playing in the
Ever
background.
since we began our
It's the same
descent into
is that
labyrinthos,
is the
I have
same
sensed another's
part
will
where she says
straining
"Walk
to
free,
reach
walk
out.
free, believe." When she said
Oh,
"Walk free, believe."
interesting.
My particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread. Imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress. You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Thank you, you stole.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
I mean, is that not technically
Aware of your
correct?
investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
By what, asking about?
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
Ooh.
Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact.
We haven't done anything
With
illegal,
the world in
bitch.
chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Oh, come on, man.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
All right, yeah, I'm refusing to speak. I will only speak with my lawyer present.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Oh, this is a problem.
Well, just a bit of getting arrested. It's fine, I guess.
Idolin, if you could tell these guys to quit being bitches, that'd be nice. Somebody's a little... This is the most dumb-looking seating chart I've seen around. What the fuck are you sitting like this for? It's like...
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
The Forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings.
Hey, remember when something similar happened when we were in Ishgard?
Master Fortuner, would you be so kind
Oh,
as to
yeah,
restate
fair
the
enough.
matter which
I do remember
compelled you
that.
to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these
It's one of the few times we see Kryle with her hood down.
as the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah. That's great. That's fair. I guess we haven't seen her like that.
The Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Who the fuck asked you?
Well, what the hell, dude?
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
Damn.
Yeah, pipe down, bro.
Yeah, you shut up.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age-long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Damn, Yestola. I just love
Whence
this.
came this revelation?
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and
Fair
so
enough.
I noticed something odd. From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. Returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea.
Hey, Trent.
You found something, did you?
Oh, hey, Trent.
And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Yo, buddy. You choking?
Oh.
Someone force choking him?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot
Just get a shower. What I miss? We got arrested.
Yeah, we got arrested.
What would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Oh, hi, you.
Oh, hey.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Ah, you might actually be on our side.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand.
Bud said, let's stop getting distracted.
By their own admission, these scions
You guys logging.
fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Haha! Fuck you, Form!
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? Now, if we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Let's kill the Levier dad. He's a bitch. Also, that one lady who said Cryle was a disappointment. Kill him too. And you know what? Kill this guy just for the fun of it. I don't like his mug.
Dang. Your vibes are rancid.
Concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan.
Damn, sorry.
You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
And no one raises their hand and like, fuck you.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed. Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Y'all smell like bitch in here.
All right. Good job, everyone. Cool.
Cool. I hate all of you. Well, that was a problem. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in city. And endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that this is a mysterious studio that began with whatever the Forum discovered in the ethereal sea. The freedom sorely curtailed, however. We will struggle to learn more substance here in Sharlayan. Alright, there's one more quest in this quest line, and we're gonna finish this one off, and then we'll end off for the night. Estate visit. overall picture has grown clearer, yes. But that's in spite of the Forum being maddeningly vague about the duty. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may. His father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family. Alphino? Alice, is that you? Critical... I don't know, I thought it was someone else. I'm still voicing this character. I thought it was someone else, though.
His first critical level 1 KH2 run is fun. Fair enough.
Fair enough. When I heard you had been dragged by the Forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Mother? Yep, this is Alphino and Alice's mom. Everyone wants to fuck her. Amelius Levier, at your service. And you fine people must be the scions of the Seventh Dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. Keener's like, oh my god, I've met both their parents now.
Mother, please. We don't wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches father that you were here...
Oh, bother that! Am I to be chastised for speaking to my own children? I'm well aware that you and Master Forsnar are on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. She probably just like, he probably like, why did you let them in there? She glared at me like, you know what, I know you will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. Timing couldn't be better. As matters stands, we won't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. We'll visit your home. We'll be back at the Annex when you're ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure Akina, what do you think? Akina? The Akina Kaisuri? What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eorzea, I insist that you join us. You're just like, alright.
Sure.
But we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return to find you enjoying hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequences. Akina, if you'd be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. And then she's gone. And with her, any opportunity to protest. Well, we know who wears the pants in the family.
Yeah. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three.
And who said you could just own the children?
I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I am glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Akina? Though it seems we shall have little time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our visit home?
You can bet bro was sleeping on the couch. The phrase is the way it is, and I frankly don't want to know. I don't know either. I just know the phrase. Fine. If we're going, then let's get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you very much.
Why ever not? Your room is always perfectly neat and tidy.
Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherished mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away? Childhood toys? Never mind. The stage street is that way, straight downstairs. Come on. Oh, I love this. Yeah, you can bet bro was sleeping on the couch after he got back from Gridania. Like, he told her what he did, and then she was like, yeah, no, fuck you. Anyway, yep, we're going to the Livia estate. Told you we'd be back here eventually. And here you are at last. Please do come in. Good lord, that's a lot of people.
Welcome home, my lady.
He's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable here. There's a lot of stuff.
What? What are you gawping at?
Livia and all of its grandeur.
Oh, gods, please don't. It makes me feel like a spoiled princess.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
Bro is 100% sleeping on the couch currently. In fact, no, he's sleeping on the floor. She removed the couch.
Mistress Alice, if you'll accompany me upstairs.
Girl said, tell you stop your bullshit. You don't even get the couch, bitch.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened.
Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Jesus. After Kim's like, okay.
Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
I threw an axe made of light into an Asian. That was fun. Oh, and I merged him. Oh, and I merged my soul with my other self.
You know, as one does.
And then I bought the original Warrior of Light.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
By the way, I love Alice. This
how well it
this
fits
is
you. And the style is to your liking?
oh, this is such a good look for Alice, by the way.
it's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please,
Ooh.
tell me you had something different made for Alpha now.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Focus on it. It's a very cool outfit. I actually really like this outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
And here comes Alphino.
Thank you for the
It is
splendid
like
clothes, Mother.
Onimura did get his hands on her.
Comfortable and eminently practical.
Yeah, and Alphino gets another new
I
outfit.
am so glad you like
Ooh.
them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Also, Alphino is also using the class that was introduced in this. This is the first time Alphino got a class upgrade. And this expansion is when the Sage class was introduced, and that's what he plays now.
These.
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Sage is a pretty fun healer. It's a shield-based healer, effectively.
He may as well be chained to his desk these days. As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field.
You heal by doing damage primarily as well.
Both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
Then for Final Fantasy, Amano, I think his name was. Got his hands on him. And I think just maybe seeing shit from my previous comment.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well.
Yeah, I've maxed out Sage on my main. It's actually a really fun
Find
class.
common ground with your father, that you might come and go without
Nice.
need for this awful subterfuge.
It's probably my second favorite healer. My favorite is White Mage because it's so easy to play, but Sage is pretty fun, especially once you get the rhythm for Sage going.
Gifts to you.
It's really
An
good.
observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance.
Maybe he's not as much of a bitch as we thought.
Secondly, do not seek to rest your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Maybe we don't need to hang this man with jumper cables.
Not yet.
We shall take
I'll put the
Not yet, Ferb.
Not yet, Ferb. I'll put the jumper cables away for.
Farewell for now.
Not yet, Graha.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Gotta keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I don't know. Oh. Twins have new outfits.
Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her. And I, shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation.
I think time will tell. I don't know. That's been kind of here and there when I try to contact them as a reason.
Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. These gifts to help us remember who we are, and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions.
Like that joke I did, actually. I don't know why, but it felt clever. It might have been clever. Who knows? More clever than, I don't know. I got nothing right now. Anyway, back into the main hall. Enjoyed your time with the Leviers?
Enjoyed your time with the Leviers, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once you've scouted out the situation in Thavnair, we'll be well equipped to plot out our next move.
Next time, we'll be doing just that. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we head out for Thavnair, a new land to explore. With, we going with the boys. Justinian's still aura farming. Never change, Justinian, never change.
Akina, do you see the fit?
Yes. You still look ridiculous.
But
Alright.
it goes hard, doesn't it?
Tomorrow will be Trails of Cold Steel 3. Friday will be Lego Star Wars, and Saturday will be the other thing that we haven't done yet. Yeah. See y'all. I'm gonna stay up late because my paycheck happens soon. I want to get food. I also got to work at 3:30, so fuck it, we ball. Fair enough. Yeah, but Saturday will hopefully be Pokemon. I know who we're raiding, it looks like. Hashtag frog. Alright, we're gonna go raid Vasi, who is playing Final Fantasy XIV as well. Yeah, Vasi's playing Final Fantasy XIV. What is she doing? What is Vasi doing? Oh, doing a raid, it looks like. Oh, it's one of the new ones. It's from the Arcadia. It has my favorite song in the Arcadia too, which is the fucking the paint squid thing. The paint goo girl. Anyway, I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Trails of Cold Steel 3. Bye for now.
Later, gamers.